Hello guys, and welcome back to another Tweaker Man video. So we've got another box turned up here today. By the way, I'm at the Audio Scrooge's workshop. I thought I'd get this box delivered here so the wife don't see it, otherwise that'll be it. I'll be in big trouble. So anyway, so it's turned up. So we'll just have a see what's inside this. It's always exciting opening boxes up. There we go. He's packed it well anyway. So we've got a power cable there to start with, which I don't actually need. There you go, look, loads of packaging. He's packed it really well, this guy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Oh. So what have we got here then? It's another quad 405. Look at that. So the reason I've purchased this one is because my uncle's one, I've done all the work on it. I changed all the connectors at the back. I even put an earth socket in. Took the switch out because I was having problems with a crackling coming out the left channel. Crackling's still there and it's really annoying me. So at the moment I haven't had an amplifier, so I've bought this one just as a temporary amplifier. It may be really good, so I'll probably just keep hold of it anyway. So this was an original. So this one was converted by Lucid Designs Limited. This one hasn't. So this one has been restored by an ex-electronics engineer based down in Devon, and he's done all the work on it. And I've seen all the photos, so I'll show you some photos of the inside of it now and all the stats. And yeah, it looks really smart. So I'll connect that up later. There's a couple of little marks on it, tiny little dink in the corner there, but apart from that, it's in overall quite good condition. So so we'll head off to the AV room now, and I'll show you it in there. So here I am back in the AV room now. I've driven back from the Audio Scrooge's. I've set the quad 405 up now, and I've been listening to it for a while now, for an hour or so, different music. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on what it sounds like in a minute. What I will say is it is different to the Lucid 405, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to whip the lid off the top of it and show you the insides of it before we go any further. So here we have the top lid off. Now this is a conventional 405, nothing like the Lucid one that I've like my uncle's that I've got as well. Now this guy had redone the inside of this. He's put all new electrolytic capacitors in there. He's replaced a lot of the stuff on the board. What I'm going to do, as I said earlier on, you've probably seen it already, I've put a list of what's been done on there. So there you can see this is an original 405. He's added RCA plugs opposed to the DIN. So what he's done, he's just capped off the DIN there with a little rubber bung, and he's upgraded the speaker connections there, the banana plugs. I might do a bit more to this actually, because these plugs are just nickel plated, but it's interesting at the back there, the way it works. It's got a little circuit board. As I say, I've got no experience with these quads, only the Lucid one. You can see there, 1981, the 2nd of Jan 1981. That's when this one was produced. So it's an interesting piece. There's so much space in here compared to the Lucid 405. That was just crammed full, and it's so difficult to work on. It was so busy inside. But this one is very easy. I mean, look, all these wires can be easily upgraded for better quality wires. These are just PVC insulation again, so we can put some very nice Teflon Ono continuous cast copper, or silver plated Ono continuous cast copper, which will be nice and easy to replace all those. So that would be something we could do. There's some fuses in here. There's 2 on each board there, which I'm going to replace with some audiophile ones. And I know it's a bit controversial with some of you guys, but that's that. And then there's a fuse holder at the bottom there. Well, you can't see it, I'm coming out there, which takes a T 2.5 amp fuse. The IEC plug there can be upgraded to a new IEC, which will be of better quality. And the actual boards there are quite nice, and he's used a piece of Van Dam instrument cable there, which I can definitely improve on, which is very easy because they just solder in down at the RCA plugs there and then just push into the boards. Now, the problem I had with the Lucid when I did the work on it, instead of using these push fits, I decided I'd solder all the wires to the board, which then becomes a bit difficult if you want to take them out and do some servicing on them. So I made a bit of a mistake there, but I won't be doing that again. So these big capacitors are made by BHC. So they were the new ones that he's fitted in there. He's done loads of work on this. So yeah, it's interesting. As far as sound quality concerned, I've listened to it. Now, I wouldn't say it was better than the Lucid. In fact, I find the Lucid to have, when it was working at first, it had a very wonderful sound stage. Now, this doesn't seem to have that, but there is something else that could be causing that, because I had 2 silver power cords, the Russ Andrews ones, one on the QC24 and one on the Lucid 405, which I've taken out the system. And at the moment I've just got 2 standard power cords running this, so I'm going to be making my own silver cladded power cords to add to this. So I'm hoping that that's going to really push this on to the next level. Plus I'm going to definitely change this Van Dam cable. There's nothing wrong with a Van Dam cable actually. Van Dam makes some very nice cables, and they're bloody cheap as chips, I tell you. And you know, you've got all these QED interconnects that they sell, and Van den Hull and a lot of those makes, and the cost of their actual pure materials in the cables is peanuts. Trust me, you're just paying a hell of a lot of money for expensive cables, and they're no better than Van Dam is. But obviously the cable that I would use on this would be better. So that's an interesting thing. That's a very nice, easy job to do, that is, to change that over. So I'll be looking at doing that. But for now, I'm just going to listen to some music for a while, because the Lucid had been out of service for a few weeks, and I've not been able to listen to any music. So for now, I'm not going to do anything to this. The only thing I am going to do is I'm going to give the whole case a respray. I'm going to respray it, so I'm going to match it to the QC24, which would be very easy. There's a few marks on this. There's a scratch down there. There's a couple of nicks and knocks around it as well. So we've got a bit of a dent in the corner there. I don't know whether you can see that. There you go. And there's some scratches and that, which while I'm doing it, I might as well just make the outside look a bit neater. So that's when it's in the rack, it'll be quite good. But yeah, it should be a little interesting little project. I'm still going to do some work on the Lucid 405 as well. And then what I'll do is I'll do an A/B comparison. Obviously, I can't play music to you, but you'll just have to trust my judgment on it, on me listening to both amps and giving my opinion on them. Although the Lucid, it appears it would have had Chinese boards in it, and this Lucid Designs, they say that they was making the boards themselves, It had their name printed on it. I have a feeling they are. I mean, as you say, most circuit boards these days, and a lot of components are made in China. The difference with China is my father, he used to work for a compressor company, and the guy used to design these highly expensive compressors. Now, these compressors were built in China, and they was imported to my dad's company called G-Tech, which is based in, they used to be in the East End of London. I think they might have moved now. But another company used to copy those compressors, and their ones were a lot more inferior, although they look the same. So just because something comes from China, it doesn't mean it's poor quality. There's lots of quality companies out there making quality products, but some are worse than others. So it's just a matter of trying to work out what's better than others. I know they do a lot of clones over there of these quads, but you can buy one of those for a couple of £100, and on the quad Facebook page, some of them said they're not too bad sounding, but you know, they're not going to be like the original one like this. But this one, I can still do some nice little upgrades to it, which I'm going to plan on doing. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm just going to sit back and let the music flow over me for a bit, just because I haven't listened to much. But I hope you like this. As you can see, this has been restored by the guy. The guy was a electronics engineer, but retired, and he just buys quads and he does the work on them just to top up his pension and help him to do fly fishing, as he informs me. And his communication was impeccable on eBay, and yeah, I really thought, once I spoke to him, I thought there's no doubt he's a decent guy. So anyway, I think that's it for this video. So thanks for watching another Tweaker Man video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to press that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And thank you for watching, guys.